Today I am doing a skincare video. So in today's video, I'm not really going too much into depth about like my skincare routine and like what I like to do. At the end I'll probably just like have some little snippets of it, but really this is to establish like what you need to look at to figure out what you need to do for skincare. I'm going to identify some different key points about like what you need to decide you're trying to get accomplished with your skincare routine. It's going to kind of determine your level of dedication, and really if your level of dedication is low, here are some things that you probably should do. If your dedication is like super extreme, then you need to do all of these sort of thing. Then we're going to talk about testing out products, different types of steps, and different little this and then this and then this and then this and like so on and so forth and all of it. And then we're also going to talk about the different types of skin and like your best option and what you should be looking for. So if you have been like me and don't really understand all of the skincare steps that are out there, really what you're trying to accomplish with your skincare routine and, you know, looking for the best avenue possible, then this is definitely the video for you. If you're looking for, you know, you definitely need to buy these products are going to work for you. That is not what this video is about, because just because it works on my skin, it does not mean that it's going to work on your skin, and that's how most people are. So I think it's great to watch people's reviews and kind of get their idea on skincare, but you never know how something's going to work until you have used it on your own skin for yourself. Now you can definitely find those people that have the same type of skin as you. The chances of you finding somebody whose criteria all lines up the same as yours does are probably not as high, rather than just knowing, okay, so this is the skin type that I have, this is the level of dedication that I am going to put into this is what I'm looking for, and kind of, you know, finding products based off of that, rather than my favorite YouTuber uses this product and it works for them, so it must work for me. And that's not the case. Glam Glow is like the #1 thing that I found out real quick. It didn't work for me. Somebody, you know, one of my favorite YouTubers, I don't remember, it was forever ago, recommended I think Glam Glow's like mud mask, and it totally broke me out. I had to take it back, and then I actually found out that it's really bad for sensitive skin, which is what I have, and that it's really, you know, intense skincare, and it's prone to break you out. So all Glam Glow products are not for me, and I only learned that until I tested on my own skin. So anyways, if you are interested in kind of how to identify, you know, your steps and what you need that best suits your life and your skin, then make sure you keep watching, and we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. So the first thing that I'm going to say is test out products continuously. You're not going to find out in a week, a day, 2 days, a couple weeks if something works for you. You should probably give it a solid month, unless it's the only thing you've changed in your routine and then you start breaking out. That's probably an indication that that product is going to continuously break you out. Now if you're trying this and then this and then this, which I don't recommend because you can't pinpoint what is irritating your skin, then it would be hard for you to kind of determine what is irritating your skin. So I recommend testing it out and only testing out one product. If you already have a moisturizer that you know, doesn't break you out and kind of does or totally does what you're looking for, keep that one the same and test out a new cleanser if that's what you're trying to find out. And don't test out 5 different things because you've watched this video and now you're like, oh, now I have a better idea of what I should do for my skincare. Test out little things here and there for an extended period of time. I suggest a month, and then that way you can get a true interpretation of how that product's going to work for you. You're also going to need to test out products before you really find the right one. It takes me a while, and it has taken me a while, to find a cleanser that I actually really like. I've used other cleansers. They do okay, but they don't really do much more than that. And I'm looking for something that does more than just okay. So then next you need to determine what type of skin you have. Is your skin dry? Is it you know, oily? Is it a combination? Is it sensitive? Is it not sensitive? I personally have combination skin, more so oily in the summertime and dry in the wintertime. And dry just means that your skin is literally dry. Usually you're probably going to see it on your forehead. That's where I personally see it. My chin is where I see it. My nose area is where I'll see it when it decides to be dry. Really my cheeks are okay. My cheeks are pretty normal. And then oily, you're going to get little, you know, oily spots right here, right in here, down here as well, and that's how you can kind of determine if your skin is oily too. Really, your T-zone is your main, you know, factor that's going to determine what type of skin you have. So if you have both oily and dry, that means combination skin, and that is literally you have both dry patches and oily patches, and that's where I feel that mine's kind of a combo, but it's more so just changes on the seasons. True combo is really just dry and oily, or just normal and oily, or normal to dry. So combination could also be you have spots that are totally fine, like not oily, not dry, but you have some that may be dry or some that may be oily. Maybe you have a combination of like all three, I don't know. I'm sorry if you do. And then determining if it's sensitive versus not sensitive. So anything, you know, is going to break you out if you have sensitive skin or irritate it. My skin will sometimes break out if it's, you know, too harsh for my skin, or it'll just really make my skin red and it's just totally irritating it. So your skin, and you probably know it best, is going to show it in different ways than my skin may show it. So then we need to figure out your level of dedication. So your level of dedication could be little, moderate, normal, extreme. I fall in the little. Sometimes moderate. So what that's going to determine is really how much time and effort you're putting into your skin. If you have little dedication, then you're probably just going to clean it and moisturize it, and that's probably all that you're really going to do. Moderate will include, you know, moisturizing, cleaning. For me, it includes occasionally, you know, exfoliating, and then face masks as well. Normal, I would say, is going to include all of those that I just said, including, you know, maybe a serum, or maybe an oil, or maybe a toner, any one of those. And I'm going to describe what each of these are here in a little bit. And then moderate would be literally every single step of skincare that you can think of, and I'm sure that in my list I have not thought of every single step because I am not an extreme skincareist. Just throwing that out there. But you need to decide, because you don't want to set your expectations way too high for what you actually can do or what you're actually going to achieve, or, you know, you don't want to take the super lazy, or me, I'm lazy, route, when really maybe your skin needs more than that type of dedication. Maybe your skin needs the extreme level of dedication. My skin doesn't always need that. I've never been the extreme level of dedication. I'm very, very little, 90% of the time. So then we want to identify what you really want out of your skincare routine. Do you just want to prevent blemishes, or do you just want to, you know, prevent this, prevent that, or do you want the whole shebang? So a couple of things that you really need to decide that you're looking to prevent. Maybe it's all of it, maybe it's just pinpointing some things, but wrinkles are one of the first things that comes to my mind every single time. And that's because you're never too young to prevent for wrinkles. Wrinkles start at the age that I'm at right now, which is my mid-20s. Like, I am getting them. Like, I have wrinkles right here and a wrinkle right here, and I'm terrified. So I am looking to find something that prevents wrinkles. Do you have a lot of redness that you're trying to find something that will tone that redness down? Or do you have dull skin and you're trying to brighten your skin up, you know, make it a little bit more plump, more lively, more less just nyeh, kind of, you know, because that's the best way I can describe it. And are blemishes a big part of your day, you know? Do you really have trouble with blemishes and you're trying to find something that's going to prevent them or get rid of them, and all of those fun things that come with blemishes too? Or are you trying to moisturize the heck out of your skin because you have super dry skin? Or on the flip side of that, do you have really oily skin, so you're looking for something to counteract that oiliness too? So you need to sit down to yourself and decide which of these things are important to me? Which of these things do I see in my skin that I want to try and correct from my skincare routine? And then from there we go into the different steps that you would have. So your first one is a cleanser. From there you can do a couple different things. So you can exfoliate, and what exfoliating does is it's going to get any dead skin that is loose on your face. So if you have dry skin, this is going to be more for you. Oily skin, not as often, but still needed. But it's going to get the dead skin off of your face so it is softer, makeup goes on nicer, and it really just, some of them can clean into those pores. A lot of mine clean out my pores as well. You want to find one that is not too harsh for your skin, whether that's too grainy and hurts your skin, or is not very grainy at all, but you don't really, you know, feel like it's actually getting the dead skin. So a lot of people do have sensitivity to how grainy exfoliants can be. So then from there are a lot of different things that you can do. We have nose strips that are very popular, literally getting all of that stuff out of those clogged pores. It's not something that you need to do every single day, maybe once a week, just kind of depending on your pores. But after that, you definitely want to do this next step, and sometimes with your exfoliator you want to do this next step, and that's applying a toner. So what a toner is going to do is add a barrier to those pores that you just cleaned out so they stay clean for longer. So if you don't add that toner, they're going to fill up a lot quicker, which means that you're going to have to do an exfoliant, or, you know, a strip or something that's going to clean out your pores more frequently, where you could just put a toner on to really, you know, kind of seal those pores for a longer period of time. Now, it's not permanent. If you were to put on a toner every single day, it's still not going to seal those, you know, forever. So you are going to have to clean them out, you know, regularly, but you'll get, you know, a longer period of time between that step if you tone your skin too. Next is a serum, and a serum could really do any of the things that you're trying to identify that you want to fix about your skin as well. The serum that I use, it's for the redness on my face, and that really, you know, prevents my cheeks from being as red as they normally are. And you can tell now because I haven't been doing that step as frequently as I should, which means that the redness is coming through. So you could find a serum that's going to make your skin less dull and really brighten it as well, just for example. So there are a lot of serums out there that can pinpoint what exactly you're looking to accomplish out of your skin too. From there, an oil might be for you. I don't have much experience in oils because I don't have that dry of skin. In the winter, maybe I'll just put on extra moisturizer or a little bit of oil just to kind of moisturize my skin a little bit more. But the oils really are for those dry gals that have really super dry skin, and that's just going to rehydrate and add some more moisture to their skin too. So the next thing is an eye cream, and this eye cream can do one of two things. It can prevent the darkness in the bags that are underneath your eyes. I have one for that is a great one, but it's solely for just darkness under the eyes, and that's not really like my favorite thing because I want an anti-wrinkle as well. So I only use that one when I know I'm not going to get a lot of sleep that night, so I'll put it on my eyes, or, you know, under my eyes, and it'll make it look the next day as if I didn't only get 2 hours of sleep. And then it's going to, of course, like I already mentioned, prevent wrinkles as well, which is the main goal of eye creams, but if you could find one that does both, that is gold. So then last but not, well, kind of, it's not really last, second to last, is a moisturizer. So I prefer to have a moisturizer for day versus a moisturizer for night. The moisturizer that I use for the day is blocking the oils that I naturally have in my skin. So it's like a oil counterbalance, so it's preventing that oil from coming through. And then my nighttime is a little bit heavier, and it's preventing the wrinkles, and it's, you know, it's called Youth of the People, so it's supposed to bring like youthfulness back into your skin too. And I've actually really been liking that one that I've been using over the last couple of months. But the moisturizer should be geared towards, again, what you're trying to accomplish out of your skincare. So you want to find those that fix the things that you've already identified as your goals with your skincare routine. And then last but not least are masks. Now, masks are really not supposed to be used every day. Every once in a while, maybe once a week, maybe twice a week at most, and there's a whole world of different masks. And that could be, you know, a clay mask, a sheet mask, a mask that I just tried out with my sister, which I will link for you as well. So there are a plethora of masks out there, and what those are going to do is still accomplish the goals that you have already set for the skincare, you know, prevention, the skincare wants, needs that you're trying to accomplish through this routine, and learn from this video as well. So really the main thing is identifying what you want to get out of your skincare routine. What does your skin need the most? And that just kind of makes it so much easier when you're looking for the products that you want to try to test out and see if they actually do end up working. So then my last couple of tips that I'm going to let you know is that when you are buying a product, I personally feel that there's more explanation on the Sephora website. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I could be wrong, but it really does pinpoint, you know, is it good for sensitive skin? Is it good for oily skin? Is it going to prevent wrinkles, to provide brightness? Like literally the website shows you in the description everything that you're trying to identify. Is this product going to accomplish what I want for my skin? And that's really important, and I'm gonna have on the screen, I probably already have it, an example of some things, you know, and I'm going to pinpoint, oh, this product right here says for wrinkles, and this product right here says for dryness, wrinkles, and dullness. So it'll really, you know, explain those things to you so you can make a good educated buy and potentially find the right thing for you. And then you should also definitely read the reviews, because you can put in there that you have sensitive skin, that you have dry skin, that you have oily skin, and how that product worked for that person in that review. And I love reading reviews, especially when it comes to skincare, so that I get as much knowledge as I can about the product before testing it out, because skincare can be expensive, but I personally think that it is a great investment to your routine, because you're investing in your skin. The better your skin looks, the better that makeup's gonna look on you, the more comfortable that you're probably gonna be in your skin as well. And my last little bit of tip is to drink plenty of water. The more water that you drink, the more your skin is just going to love you, and it will just look so much better, be so much smoother, and just really, really, really love you. So when you add that to a skincare routine, it's like a step within itself. Just drink a bunch of water and your skin will be super grateful, and then so will you. But that is everything for this video, and I really, really hope that it was helpful. I'm sorry if I missed anything, because I am not a pro at this stuff, but I feel like I actually did cover a big, good portion of it to hopefully help you make a good choice in what products you want to use in your skincare routine, or even just identify what you're trying to accomplish and get that ball rolling. I know that when I was first starting to do some research on it, I was super overwhelmed, because there's just so many products out there, and it's really hard to decide what is good for you and determine, what am I really trying to accomplish with my skincare? Am I just like washing my face because they tell you that you're supposed to wash your face, and they tell you you're supposed to put moisturizer on? No. There are benefits to doing each of these steps, and I really recommend, after you watch this video, to go and to find things that are good for your routine, because your skin is your life. So if you want to have nice skin, unfortunately, you have to have some type of dedication to a skincare routine. So I hope that it was helpful, and if it was, please make sure that you give it a big thumbs up so that I know that you liked this video. Leave a comment down below if there's anything that I missed, or something that you in particular have found, and what type of skin you have, and what are you looking for. Let's just get talking down below. Please make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that little notification bell, and hit it for always so you don't miss any of my videos, because if you don't have that on, you will not get notified that I have posted, and I do post usually 3 times a week. But that is everything that I think I have to say. This is already a super long video. I'm just gonna leave in the description down below what products I'm using for what, so I don't make this video even longer, because it's already super long. But that is everything. Love you guys. Talk about testing out project stuff out of those clogs, not something. So your level